And so it's like the masculines are now struggling with throat chakra communication. No communication. Don't speak, right? Like, yeah, see? It comes from this kind of energy. Eight, 7, 6, 6. 8, 7. 6, 6. So 6, 6 is a lot of egocentric stuff. Very easily triggered. Like, if things just aren't so in their order of their day, it really wrecks their day. Like, everything down to a precise moment has to be. And this person, like, being an emperor reversed means they have the means and resources to control a lot of stuff. It sucks because, like, clearly you can see they're an emperor and they don't see if they flipped it around, their life could be so much better, right? Because they're a powerhouse. Yeah. Let go. It's literally 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let go. That tightness you feel, the shoulders, your big man shoulders that get all tensed up. That's saying let go. Right? See, look, there's the Leo reversed. It's like stop deceiving yourself and being afraid. It's a simple step to victory. Look how obvious, like, so you get the 2 swords blinded, you can't see your own stuff. You're blinded by fear. It's just the simplest thing. 1, 1 turns into how many? Is that 6? That is how we get in our own way. And I relate to this. I don't say this like coming, again, I never talk about this stuff like coming from a place that I'm better than. I wouldn't recognize it if at some point in my life it hadn't been part of it. Please don't take it that way. But there's victory at the end. And yellow is right in the middle. That's the central point. And see, these two are mirroring each other. So the fear. So how do we manifest fear? We become sneaky and underhanded and not direct. And that's where things like abuse of power come into play, which is the Emperor reversed. I just keep hearing she's not coming. I think the way God operates, if it's a higher level thing that's being tapped into here, in my opinion, if something is manipulated or coerced or fabricated or whatever, pick your word, right? I think the divine will block it. Because if someone can manipulate or, pull the material world to make a spiritual thing happen, it doesn't testify to the spiritual nature of it. Some things are supposed to happen to give glory to God. And if we manipulate it and pull, you're not going to have a genuine thing. And that's why we're being asked to let go. Right? Not be the tyrant. Because what happens when we're the tyrant? You get to watch them leave in a boat, right? Does anybody know why people choose to manipulate instead of being transparent and honest and upfront? Why they would go behind closed doors to try to create something? Any guesses? Put yourself in their shoes and try to understand why they would do that. these are literally on the bottom. This is your clue here. Devil reversed and broken heart. Exactly, fear. That's right. That's right. I mean, I can't say what manifestation of fear, but this is indicating some sort of heartbreak, right? I talked about this in a prior reading. Doubt, yeah. All of it, all the different manifestations. That Charlie Puth song, it's like, don't make a sound, she'll know. And it's like this person's afraid that if they show their true feelings, that what they want is going to slip out of their fingers. Probably because at some point, someone else that wasn't meant for them did the same. I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here about healing. And something I was talking with someone else today about. One of the things I noticed that I would do is I grasp onto spirituality, learning, actualization, self-reflection is almost of like coming from a source of control. Maybe you relate to this or not. And the thing is I thought if I learned the lesson and learned what my part was in the situation, I could adapt and never face that situation again. And what I found, even doing the next right thing and trying to, assess the situation, be honest, I still had to face some circumstances. Like, they were unavoidable, right? I couldn't control it, even by being the most aware, psychic, whatever, couldn't. I had to walk through it. And that's the thing is, I didn't learn how to stop being betrayed. I learned that if I was betrayed, I always resurrect, every time. So that made me more willing to show up for things that I could potentially get betrayed for, or to be not unsafe, but be more vulnerable, right? Because honestly, you could do the same thing to two different people and you're going to get two different reactions. It's almost grandiose to assume that we're that powerful, that we're creating the reactions of other people. We're not that important. We're not that powerful. We're not going to find the positive reactions from other people unless we keep showing up. That's my tangent. Hopefully that made sense, but I think it's important based on this reading. What's the worst that could happen? Whatever it is, you've already been through it. Did you make it through it? Okay. That's the lesson. It's not that you can stop it from happening. It's that if it does happen, it's not going to stop you.